Meg is low-key right.
I told you, I'm
About
always
what?
right.
Eating boogers?
Eating boogers could actually boost your immunity.
I told
That is
y'all.
disgusting.
But if it makes sense.
You eat butt.
What is eating butt help?
And that don't boost
I'm
nothing.
just asking.
That's the here said.
Definitely not your breath. Definitely not your breath.
It boosts boo-boo breath.
This nigga out here eating butt, tasting toilet tissue. Like, I actually prefer Charmin over Cottonelle.
But,
Like that.
so what nutritional value does boogers have?
It's not nutritional. You're smelling all this stuff all day, and I guess stuff gets trapped, and then when you eat it, it boosts immunity.
It's like a
It's
vaccine.
probably just somebody disgusting that just said that. He was like, yeah, man, this is healthy.
No, think about it. When you was little, it seemed like you never got sick for real, or you didn't have allergies.
How often were you
No,
eating
I didn't
boogers?
eat my boogers as a child.
Yes, you did.
No, did y'all eat boogers as kids?
I did.
I did. Every
Most
kid
certainly.
eats boogers.
I'm not even gonna lie. I probably ate a booger
My
this
baby
year.
eats boogers.
But
You ate a booger this year?
Probably.
Why are you out here eating
Wait,
boogers?
what do you, I mean, how do you not know? Why
Yeah,
is it
like,
probably
did
instead
you
of a
do it?
no?
Because I'm, as a grown man, I'm not that against it.
But how do you not know if you did it or not? Did you do it?
No, he did.
No,
He
I'm
just-
saying
he
like
did. He
I've
absolutely
probably
did.
done it this year. I mean, I'm doing it.
So as an adult male, you've eaten a booger.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, like, are you saying like it's falling off out of your nose on your plate and you ate it accidentally?
Or you just went
On
up.
a plate.
like on your food, like you
nobody
eating off
get-
your food and
Wait,
then
wait,
it's
wait.
on
Did
the
anybody
know?
think that was the case?
No. Nobody getting a knife and fork like, oh, it's been a tough day
No,
at
I'm
work.
saying like falling in your
Boogers.
food.
No, he
No,
ate
like,
Shut
a
up,
booger.
though. You eat butt. So what?
Y'all ain't out here eating butt?
You were
all
reminded
eat butt.
twice
I eat
already.
butt.
No.
You eat butt too,
I
Frank?
eat ass.
Yes.
That's what I do. It's the first thing I do.
Yeah, Craig is here.
Start with the ass. Now
She
kiss
was
it.
like,
First
she
thing you said on the channel in like 2 years. I eat ass. Craig's back.
Hello, Craig.
No, but no, with the
She
boogers.
come in for the kiss and she be like, no, turn around. Give me you know what I'm here
Let me get
for.
that butt. Now come here.
Which form of booger is better, the runny kind or the locked in?
I would think the solid kind because all the nutrients and everything that you're
Just
getting
locked
immune
in?
against
It's
is
been
just locked into like a
crystallized,
nice
yeah.
little pill.
The irony is there are adults that eat boogers because I pulled up on people in traffic and they be eating them like
That's
it's
where
not.
it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's
I'm
probably
like-
driving because you got like you driving and then
Tighten
you
it right
something's happening and you just like flick it off and you don't like I'm not gonna like smear this on my car so you pop.
No. You smear it on your car. You
If you're an
First of
adult,
all, wait.
if
I'm
you-
gonna need y'all to understand this right now, because Patrick is talking in hypotheticals, but the truth is he's talking about himself. Say me. Say
He
me.
did say
I've
it.
been saying
He
me.
said he ate a
No,
booger.
say I be putting my booger on my finger instead of flicking it off. I
The
eat
whole story I was
That's
me.
what
in
he
that
was
stuff.
saying. He didn't say he was
it.
someone
You
else.
said you.
I'm not hiding it. I started this saying that I'm going out on a limb and saying.
But you did not
occasionally,
know about the nutritional value until today, so you just been eating them shit.
It was a convenience. I'm just being gross. 9 times out of 10, I'll reach for a napkin in the glove
I was
compartment.
just about to say, if
But
you're grown
at
up and
the-
don't have napkins in that glove
Nah.
compartment, you living your life
Pat got
I'm
reckless.
just saying, if
Pat got
in an
one-
emergency.
Pat got one dread for booger stories.
He put here for safekeeping.
He just blew them all, nigga.
Oh, this is the wrong one. This is my blunt story.
The one behind it.
Hold.
Oh, my bad. There we go. Yep. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Shut up, Meg.
So say something to the people, Craig.
You're
we
back,
can't just
Craig.
we can't just throw
Hold on,
you in
wait,
the
let's-
fingers versus thumbs.
Let's do the intro right, and then we're gonna tell everybody who we got on the show, and then we get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of SquADD versus. We got the squad here. Young Pat, young Meg, young Doe, slim it down. Doe in the 38, guys.
38 on the pants.
And the slimmage, you know what I'm
Slim.
saying?
got the sticker on.
That's 38. I'm not taking that sticker off. I ain't been in the 30s since I was a toddler. So
You look like you were cradling a Tyrannosaurus Rex leg.
so you were trying to
get it all the way out.
You were trying to cast a spell on me.
God, shut up. Anyway, and we got a special guest in the house, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Craig.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Where have you
what's
been?
up? I've been wonderful, man. How y'all
Craig,
been?
where have you been?
Man, I've been everywhere.
Why we ain't seen you?
I'm in everywhere.
Why
Craig
we
look
ain't
like
seen you? That's what people want to know. Why we ain't
a
seen
cool
you?
ass uncle that just been playing, like investing in his nephew's life,
Oh man, that's
keeping him
funny.
off the streets and shit.
He's Will Smith's dad.
Oh man, I'm here.
Come on, man. Hold me, Uncle
I just
Phil.
got one more job to do. I just got one more job.
That's funny as fuck. Nah,
you
man,
want
I
me,
just been
Uncle
trying
Phil?
to get some money, man. That's all.
For sure.
Trying to get some paper, man.
Glad to have you back.
So I'm glad to be back.
Hey man, we saw that you had out here with T.I. You had the picture with T.I. Did y'all have a philosophical conversation?
Yeah, me and T.
What is it?
Oh,
no,
you can't say small
that.
words. Don't try to
do
mix
that.
in big
Don't
ones.
do that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
me and
guys.
T.I. had a very industrious conversation about extrapolating the best possible scenario from the all-death circumstance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we
That makes
definitely
sense?
talk.
I think it did. I think
Okay.
it tied together.
Way to
Yeah,
express it.
definitely, man. T.I. good people, man. What's up, T? All
For
right.
sure.
Abbreviate T.I.?
Yeah.
What up, T?
Nah, we on a first name basis. What up,
I call him T, man. Around here, you know
He
what I'm
actually
saying?
said it how it's written though, like T, the
T,
dot
dot,
T.
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's great, man. Well, listen, man, we got a fantastic show. You know how this is, Craig. We got some topics we talk about. We vote on it and see where it lands at the end of that segment, and then we
Right.
just move on. So, okay, let's jump right into the first topic of the podcast, and we have Instagram versus Twitter.
Ooh.
That one's
Yes.
tough because
That is very tough.
Twitter leads the culture, though.
Man.
It does.
Twitter, you find out things on Twitter like at least a week and a half before it hits everything else. And then Facebook is like 2 months late. Like
Yeah.
Facebook,
Yes.
for some reason, like they're just now getting the dress that you think is either blue and black or white and gold. But I would just say like Instagram is cool, but and I feel like there's like a lot of news there, but like Twitter is just first. It's hilarious and it's just uncut. Like you
But
got to
when-
tone it down for Instagram.
When did Twitter become I didn't back in the day, porn didn't used to pop up in your feed on Twitter, but now it
It's
does.
the Wild West now.
It did.
That's like
It did, but you had to curate your thread for it. So, like, if it's popping in your feeds, nigga, because you following these bitches, don't try to make it seem like, I don't know where this came from.
No,
you
it's
know
not.
you following
Oh.
fat ass
Because
juicy-
random people will like it or repost it, and then it's just on
it's
your,
just
your
there,
timeline.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
the amount of times I've just been in an elevator and I'm just like, let me check Twitter, and it's just
Yams.
it's just someone sucking dick just really close to the camera, and I'm like, I promise this is like I'm not a perv. I'm not doing this just on the subway. Like yeah.
It is uncomfortable, but thank God for that send button, because you can send it discreetly to yourself later to watch that.
Really?
If you
I
like
didn't even
it,
know that, you
if you
creep.
like it, people can see the shit that you like. So I can't like it and I can't retweet it, but I can send it to myself.
Tahir got a ski mask, putting it in the mailbox.
Let me tell you,
Yeah,
my
excellent.
inbox is all messages from me. It is
You
nothing
be
but,
sliding in your own DMs.
nothing but porn and recipes.
Saddest and creepiest thing
How
I've ever heard
ridiculous
at the same
are
time.
you?
It's literally
That's
nothing
funny.
but porn and recipes.
You sliding in your own DMs talking about you up. Yes, you're up. You
watching
just sent
porn
it to
while-
you.
Watching
You
porn while
idiot.
you're making a souffle.
W.
Hey, I'm up.
The funny shit was like I was trying to send it to myself, and like earlier that day I had DM'd like Apple about a problem I was having, and like it replaces the last person that you DM. So I was the last person, and then it was
Apple nudes.
And I was like, oh, I need this a boot, and I tapped it, and I hit send, and it was before I had a chance to realize that Apple.
You
was
sent
getting-
porn to Apple?
Man, they got all the cakes up that day. And that the chick was, there was somebody working with me trying to like problem shoot, and I had to respond like, that was not for you.
Imagine they message
Amazing.
back with that sideways smile.
With just the two eyes,
see
like.
what you doing.
Oh my God.
Yo,
But I think Instagram probably would take the cake for me because you can do
You take the
everything. Shut up. You can do everything
you
on.
ate the cake.
Shut up. You can do everything on Instagram that you can do on Twitter. Like you can screenshot a tweet and put it on Instagram. Sometimes I do that. You can put different types of videos up. I just feel like it's just more user friendly than Twitter would be. No, Instagram.
Instagram.
I think I would give it the slightest of edges to Instagram.
You still can't edit tweets. That's a really big deal.
Yo, that is.
Yeah.
But
Once
you know
tweet
what?
it, it's over.
But here's the thing, like, because I've always been wondering why that. But like, if someone says something wild as hell, and then they start getting the backlash for it, then they go back and try to edit it and be like, "Oh, I never said it. Like, this is what I said."
Oh,
yes,
that's
people
why they
can
do that?
screenshot it, but like if people don't screenshot it, then they can just go back and like go back on their word. So like, once you put it out there, you better
So I
be
guess
sure.
that is a good thing. Yeah,
Yeah, you better
I
be
was more
sure
talking
what
about
the
for
fuck you
spelling
said.
mistakes. You
Yeah.
have a fire tweet, and then you look back, one of the main
I
words.
know.
Oh,
That is
there's
so
nothing
easy.
worse than that.
It's something
Yes.
easy, like you put like TEH instead of THE.
Oh.
Like,
That's how you talk, also.
this is true. This is, I be
Text
fucking up
message.
words, bro.
Instagram taught me how to spot prostitution.
What?
Wait, what?
Twitter? How can you spot prostitution on Instagram?
Dubai pictures. Any chick taking Dubai
Hilarious.
pictures. This is
That is a lie. I got a whole roll of
She
Dubai
trying to protect
pictures.
herself. She
No,
trying to
that is
protect
a lie.
herself.
Let me
Girl,
get
take
Some
it
of
to
us-
You
Wait,
been to
wait.
Dubai?
Wait,
Who
there-
sent you to Dubai, man?
I sent myself to Dubai. Okay.
Who sent the
Flew
money? Who
herself
cashed
out?
out you the
Okay.
money
I
for you to send
flew
yourself?
me out because it was a glitch fair one time, like 2015, and like thousands of people found the glitch fair. And my homegirl called me like, "Get this flight right now!" It was like
Okay.
$150 from
Did
JFK
you take
to
any
Dubai.
pictures in a bikini riding a camel?
No, you can't take a bikini on a camel, but I was on a camel.
That's the
And I
prostitute.
was,
Okay,
Loophole?
if you're wearing a bikini
Oh,
and
that's
you're riding
okay.
a camel and you're hanging with the Sheik of Gibraltar, you selling pussy.
They don't ever. They never show the guy. There's always just the girl, but it's like, did
You
you,
don't
always
wanna
know
see
the
the
guy?
guy.
but no, I will say this. When I was over there, it was so funny because we were at like the mosque that's in Abu Dhabi, and there was this black girl just chilling by herself. And so me and my two friends were like, "Hey, girl, like, are you by yourself here?" She was like, "Well, I mean, I'm like out here by
And then a
myself."
nigga like that looked like Robert De Niro coming around the corner. You ready, bitch?
But she was like,
Like
she
Robert
had
De
got
Niro.
flew out from like London, and I was just like, "Oh, so you just be coming here?" She was
Just
just
sell
like,
that thing.
"Yeah, I mean, I have like a guy friend that's here." I was like, "Oh, so
Yeah.
what
No,
do you do
I've
during
heard.
the day?"
I've-
And she was
Suck
like, "She just
dick.
be."
It's little num num num. I've heard
But my nights
stories.
are free.
I've heard that there's like guys that like pay girls to like poop on them.
Yeah, they
Like
pay-
they'll have them come out and
That
be like,
billionaire.
"Ugh," now get out. Like, why would you want to shit on somebody? That's just nasty.
$1,000 a day. That's the rate.
Really?
That's the starting rate. Yeah.
A girl who was on the channel recently interviewed. Remember Elizabeth Ruiz?
Oh yeah.
She interviewed. I mean, it's.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, you want
She
to
did
say
a
that?
podcast. She was just like, yeah, they be flying. This billionaire guy just got caught. He flies everybody to this island, and he asked them to poop on him. That's the weird.
Wait,
he don't
what?
poop on them. He asked to get the poop.
Okay, let me ask this.
Dumb
What is the
beggary.
thing about poop? Because apparently it's a sexual thing. Who wants shit on them while they're
A
fucking?
nigga who's making power decisions out there, apparently.
I just don't see how that's
mean,
sexy.
It might
There's a
not
lot
be
of-
no fucking going on. It might just be the poop
shit.
at that
There's
point.
Why would you want to be shit on them?
Hey man, listen, you asking the wrong
Curves.
questions
There's
to the wrong
a
people.
lot of there's
Ain't
a lot
nobody
of
here
curves.
is into that. So no,
That's
you
crazy.
talking about the dudes? Like they never show the dudes. The dudes don't want to be in those pictures.
Because they have wives. And I asked the girl that I was like, "So how old is this dude?" She was like, "Oh, he's like 68." And I was like, "So he just be out here by himself?" She's like, "No,
Oh,
he has
wow.
a family. He's married." Like she was
I
really into
just-
this stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, so he just be
Got
flying
the
you out here?"
average
Full
She's like,
family.
"Yeah, when he's bored."
You think the average billionaire care what his wife thinks? Or
And do you think
that-
that? And usually,
got $1 billion.
Here's the thing.
Ah, you bad? All right.
I bought you.
And the saddest
I'm
part,
playing with you, man.
No, but listen, the saddest part about that is most women that are with men like that know, like, what other billionaire am I gonna be with? So they
Right.
accept the treatment.
And they doing they shit on the side too.
Right,
You
right.
best believe she. Well, first of all, there's no woman that don't know her man stepping out on her. For all the guys that think you a MacGyver and you're 007 with that shit, nigga, she know. You left one thing unlocked from one time, and all it took was 10 seconds, and
Preach.
she knows
And
then just
everything.
bury it.
Ladies,
She
he's
done cloned
loving-
your phone.
My
She
bad.
know you telling her, I'm finna go get up with the guy. She be like, all right, go ahead. She know you finna go fuck Sierra. But here's the thing, she
No
finna go
niggas
fuck
going to
DeAndre.
Dubai by themselves.
Right.
Just go sightseeing in Dubai.
So like that's that, but please believe that they doing their thing
Yep.
too. Like if she a billionaire, she chill.
Who the billionaire wife cheating with?
Another
gardener.
The
Probably a
gardener,
nigga, yeah.
right, the
That's what I'm
reservoir.
saying. That nigga's in
Somebody
Dubai
that's
with the
thankful.
IG model.
Somebody
She's
that's
just at
thankful.
home.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the thing,
The
though.
waist trainer.
Terrence the waist trainer. He's
They're
only trained the waist.
billionaires. Their houses are huge. You could just go to the West Wing and
You ain't even gotta leave the
You can have a
cheek.
whole other family in the
Here's the
West
thing,
Wing.
though. When a chick that's got money gets with a dude that don't, he be appreciative just to be around
Yeah,
her.
be
When
telling
a
how
dude that
beautiful
got
she is.
money get with a chick that don't, like, she wants to live
Right.
and stay with him. Like, she don't know how to play the part and stay in the lane. She always end up wanting more.
Well, she thinks
You
it's
see the
her
house.
money too.
Yeah, but it's like, no, this is just your penis just for the next hour because your flight's in 3.
But to Craig's point, it is a very interesting moment. Like, you're following a girl or something like that, and you're just like, damn, she's bomb. And then the next thing he's like, Turks and Caicos. Ah, damn it.
Real spit though. Yeah.
Hey, y'all ever been following somebody? You be like, oh yeah, she can get it. She can get it. And then you see like the shit that she be doing, like eating that roof Chris all over. Like, nah, I'm not.
Hey,
And
finna waste
she
my
don't
time.
she want way too
Oh,
much
you
money.
already
She
know.
got Chanel bags
Yeah,
and
it's
all
like
of
it's
that.
Monday. You got
Right, who just doing this?
Monday
Why you
night,
at Barbados on a Wednesday afternoon? You were literally just in London. Nah, I'm good.
If I see you on one more balcony in a hotel drinking a mimosa, I know what this is.
I'm on a business trip.
I'm gonna call your sponsor, bitch. I
You went out there on skit business. We do a horrible skit with fucking jungle in the back. It's the same skit in LA. You're doing the same. What would you do if if Bay did this? You just got a fucking desert and a camel in the back.
The same exact skit.
Same fucking premise.
I feel like Twitter is where people can be more creative, though.
Yeah.
Because where Instagram has the platform for you to make videos and even longer videos to IGTV, with Twitter, man, they're so creative with like the tweets and attaching it to GIFs.
Games.
I don't know how that one came out. And attaching it to GIFs. But also, like, I feel like Twitter helped like TikTok really take off.
Right. Yeah.
It helped so many GIFs
Vine,
take off.
back in the day?
Like Vine take off.
That's
Like
a great
Twitter
point.
is the sole reason the Michael Jordan crying meme was so long lasting.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it is literally because of Twitter.
And Twitter actually, I think I might give Twitter the edge because I go to Twitter to find out if something's real, almost to
Yeah.
confirm
Yeah,
it. And
that's the
Instagram's
case,
not
though.
like that. Like you go
No.
to Twitter, like if something breaks in the news, like you know what I'm saying, and it's like,
Twitter.
oh shit, like, if it's trending, it's like, oh shit, it must be true.
You know what? And
So-
when I first moved to LA, I had never experienced an earthquake. And I remember the first earthquake I had, and I was just like laying in the bed. My thighs was jiggling for no reason. I was like, okay.
That's
I
how
know
you
I'm
found
fat.
out?
Yes. I was like,
But that was before the earthquake, though.
7.0.
It was jiggling before the earthquake. It was like, oh, even more.
That is so
no, it was seriously. I was just like laying in bed watching TV, and my thighs were shaking, and I was like,
She tried to
I
what?
was like, I know I'm fat, but sheesh. I know.
Yo,
That is.
So then what I
I've
did
never
was,
heard no shit like that in my life, dog.
my thighs was just getting, so I went on Twitter. I was like, I think that's the earthquake.
Yo,
I went on Twitter, and that was
twerking.
like immediately people was like, "Oh, there's just a earthquake just happened." So I was like, "Oh, well, that's like so legit," because the news outlets hadn't even had that.
Yeah.
yet. So
Right,
it was like
right.
Twitter is
Twitter's
good.
always-
it's instant
Yes.
news.
Is it?
It's instant news. And here's the thing,
Yeah.
though. I feel like more young people gravitate to Instagram because it's less work.
See, that's why I be
It's
on
way-
Instagram. I'm younger.
You
so
shut
I
your
feel
old
that.
ass up. You young-minded, nigga. It's easier to post a picture or repost a video or something like that, but like Twitter, you actually have to type. Like Pat was going off on people on Twitter like
Oh,
last
that
week.
was so funny.
But it was so great, like, because you're seeing, like, this nigga type the shit out and go back and forth. Like, with Twitter, it's really a personal experience. You get to really express what you're thinking in that moment.
Oh, it's real
Right.
time too.
Yes.
They don't have
Yeah.
the algorithm that mixes
Yeah.
up tweets. It's all
Right.
chronological.
Yeah, man. And it's
That's
just
true.
easier to find stuff, too. Like, sometimes when people post, like, pictures and they be like 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3, like because of the algorithm, you won't even see that unless you go straight to that page. You won't see it in your feed. But like Twitter, you could just keep attaching the tweet so they can just read the whole thread all together.
Another thing too with Twitter, you can be like not have crazy numbers and have a tweet or something go viral more easier than you can on Instagram.
Shareability.
But I-
Shareability, because like your
That's
tweet
really
can just
important.
be lit.
'Cause, like,
Instagram,
yeah.
it doesn't really cross over
But
like that.
here's the thing, though, with your tweet going viral, viral, it don't mean you're gonna get the followers for some reason. Like Twitter is one of the hardest
That is
platforms
very true.
to grow your following
Yeah.
on, man. Like
I'm only like 14,000, I think, on
nigga,
Twitter.
I'm at like 19. It's really been growing more since I've been adamant about posting every day
Yeah.
and tweeting every day. However, like it is still one of the hardest platforms to grow your following on.
Yeah.
And it's not monetizable at all, right?
Right.
Nah,
But
it's
Instagram,
not.
you can. But is anybody
I mean, you
making
get
money off
ads.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Mainly
Yeah.
just like through posts
Yeah,
and brand
like-
deals and
yeah.
stuff.
So branded, but you
Not
can't do that
actually
on Twitter, though. So you can
There's
make
no
some bread on
access.
Instagram.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
anybody's
you-
making money
I
off
mean,
Twitter.
you
are they?
can on Twitter, but it would be like a what you call it, like a sponsored
Yeah.
like tweet about something.
I'm about to sponsor Craig a new shirt because his belly trying to run
Oh,
away from his
yeah.
body. That nigga belly was like almost there.
It's a polo.
Almost there.
It's Johnny.
Double X too, man.
That's a double X?
Yeah, man.
And that shirt is made by a company called Shirt. They got no logos on it.
Business shirt. Play shirt. Club shirt. Church shirt. But it's all the same shirt.
That's hilarious.
Long sleeve shirt. That bitch the same color.
Short sleeve. Let me get a short sleeve. Get 2 short sleeves, man.
What color would you like it? It was like all the same color.
Cartoon character shop.
That's what Homer shops.
Homer Simpson.
Well, I will say this about Instagram though. I like the fact that Instagram has created a lot of hood sleuths. Okay,
What is a hood sleuth?
Let me
I know
tell you,
exactly what you're talking
it's
about.
all these people who now are private investigators, like your auntie, your cousin, a girl
Yes.
you know. They
that's
find
fun.
out so much information from Instagram. Dudes have been getting caught up
impressive.
on
Yes.
Instagram
Yes.
because of the trail that you can leave.
It's a digital
Wow.
fingerprint that you leave.
It
Even
is.
like liking pictures and like
Yeah.
people can track your activity. I don't really like
Well,
it.
here's
Creating
a
the fake
question.
pages.
Which app gets more people in trouble? Because Twitter has ruined careers.
Oh,
But
that's
but
dope.
Instagram has ruined relationships.
Right.
Instagram.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, Twitter don't be breaking
Breaking people
like
up, but
that.
Instagram will get you
Instagram,
caught up.
Yes.
How many times is like dudes been like, you know, a girl that have a picture with him in his arm and the chick can see his tattoo right here, like that's Marquell. Like
Damn, zoom in on that shit. You all zooming in ass bitch. You
No,
bitches out here with
I
the.
have a homegirl who was like, I am like amazed and astounded at what she can do on Instagram. She will be like, "Oh, wait, did I overhear you? I've seen her do this. We were like in a restaurant, and the people behind us, the girl was like, I hate him. He's cheating, and I just gotta find some information to see if he was cheating." And she was like, "I'm sorry. Did you say your man was cheating?" And she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Is he on Instagram?" And the girl's like, "Yeah." She was like, "What's his name?" So we like now talking
You
to
messy
this other table.
Bald
And
headed.
she, in 30
chick is a
minutes,
witch.
she confirmed for this random girl that her man was cheating. Like,
Found out?
yes.
Wow.
Through his Instagram?
Through
That
his
she always had
Instagram.
access to?
And she has like and she has like other Instagrams. Like my friend has Instagrams that she uses.
Is
for
this
her
you, Megan? Is
private
this
She's a
investments.
hater.
is
No,
your
it's not.
friend
I don't
you?
have that much time.
Here's the thing.
I don't
though.
have that time.
If you do that shit, just like make $1 off of it though. Like I
That's
feel like
what
if
I
you
said.
do
Make it
if you
a
do
real
anything
job.
well, never do it for free.
Like a
Shit.
private investigator for
It's called
Instagram?
joke.
Yeah,
Yes.
unlicensed.
She
Unlicensed.
It's hilarious.
would make a lot of money. For
Yeah,
it.
like
That's
she do a
crazy.
$20 consultation and promise no results, but you would do your best and tell them like, hey, I have over a 95%
Well,
success
low-key,
rate.
if you
Smart.
watch that thing on Netflix, Don't Fuck with Cats,
Yeah.
some of these
Oh,
people,
that's crazy.
Some of these people online are like legit private investigators,
Yeah.
so they
Right.
probably could get a check from it.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so where we at with it, guys? How y'all feeling?
Ooh.
Who first? I'll go first.
Okay.
Between leading the culture, actually being a legit news source, and being shareable, and I mean the gifs and the memes. You can't. The people on Twitter are just hilarious. I'm going Twitter.
Oh, Twitter. Oh, this is hard for me. Twitter is more important. I will say that. But Instagram's just so much more fun. So I'm gonna go Instagram.
Okay. I do feel like it's easier to get lost in Instagram time-wise than
Oh
it
my
is on
gosh.
Twitter. Like Instagram's one of the ones you'll go to Twitter. Like I go to Twitter earlier in the morning and maybe at night, but Instagram, I'm
All
probably
day.
on there like all day.
Yeah.
IG
What about
Live
you,
is
Craig?
big too, though.
Oh, he's gonna skip me, huh? Okay, cool. Go ahead.
You know what? I like Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, Twitter is where I found out the St. Lunatics broke up. So I really have like an emotional.
Hey, yo, fuck you. 'Cause I feel like that was directed toward me. There was no reason to say anything about the St. Lunatics.
I was like, what? Where's slow-mo? Where's
I
slow-mo?
feel like when
at?
that happened, nobody really cared. But
Slow
St.
down,
Louis.
nigga.
Slow down. That's the nigga with the mask,
Oh
right?
yeah, no
You
disrespect.
Absolutely. out
When the
with
St.
that.
Louis broke up,
Absolutely.
I didn't give a damn.
I threw away
Clearly,
all
your
my
answer is
Band-Aids.
always
Oh
that you never
no,
give a
no
damn.
more Ali. Ali's not gonna
Don't
work
you
with
disrespect
Murphy
the
Lee.
lunatics, you son of a bitch.
Where's the dude that did Where's the Hook on this beat? Who's that
Murphy
guy?
Lee.
Hook on beat. That's
Yeah.
Murphy Lee.
That
Where he
album
at?
was tight.
He actually dropped a couple projects. I think he dropped something as recently as like last year.
The
Or
nigga
year
made
before.
a song about not being able to write a hook. He wasn't gonna lie.
I don't need no damn hook on this
Oh,
beat.
He just said he didn't need a hook.
Pointing out your deficiencies.
Yo, fuck you, Pat. Shut up, doughboy. You eat butt. Go ahead.
If I had to
three
pick,
times.
though, I think for the narrowest of margins, I would go Twitter because I feel like it's one of the last social media spots where you could just be like your thoughts kind of get, read. You just get to just post your thoughts and that kind of put you on. So I like that. So I think I'm going to go Twitter.
I'm Twitter all day, and that's just for what you say, though, Pat, you as well. But also, I'm gonna be honest with you, the porn on Twitter is A1.
I do watch some porn on Twitter.
A1.
Wait, what is
Because I'm a fan of point of view, so I like amateur porn, and like they put a lot of amateur porn. I'm not on no OnlyFans page. You ain't getting that $5 a month for
That
your
shit
boy.
is crazy. Sometimes it's $25.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, why
That's
y'all
crazy.
niggas paying this
Never.
and porn is free? It's
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
free
And
on the
OnlyFans
same
ain't better
site.
than porn.
Yeah, it's really
Girl
not.
in her damn closet, like, yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Damn.
She by herself. I want to see fucking. I don't want to see her
$25.
just looking in the camera and dancing sexy and rubbing banana. That shit's dumb.
I
So,
know get smashed.
huh?
I would pay to watch a girl.
That's
I
what it
knew
is. They
get
get
smashed.
they.
Oh, really?
Sometimes, but not
Oh.
really. It's
Yeah,
usually them
I'm-
shaking their butt or showing
Yeah,
their
it's
butt.
usually just that. So I'm good, and because of that, and just how funny Twitter is, I'm going Twitter all day, and I think the Twitters have it.
Yeah.
Twitter's
Yeah.
have it. But let's not forget, this nigga DMs himself porn and
Absolutely.
Right.
He sends yourself dick pics and be like,
Absolutely.
oh.
Oh, it's not dick pics. Whoa, calm down,
I
buddy.
said you send yourself your own dick pic.
I've done that before.
God. What?
This is a good one. I gotta put this one in the stash.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna beat your ass tonight. wait till the next video.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna sock you out.
Y'all ain't never told y'all dick that?
No.
No, I don't have a dick.
Well, obviously not you, Megan. Jeez Louise.
Call her Megan?
All right, we're gonna move on to this next topic. Ladies and gentlemen, we have pancakes versus waffles.
This one's going to be a tough one.
This is not a tough one for me at all. I'm gonna say pancakes because waffles be hurting the roof of your mouth.
No,
They
they
be
don't.
so
Why does
crunchy.
everybody? You
They
guys
do.
say
There's
that
a
about every
crunch.
food.
There's a crunch on the outside of it that I just don't like on waffles.
But no, I just think the doughy texture of pancakes make you feel trash if you eat too many of them. Like I've done
Why are you eating too many
because
of
there's
them?
always like an all-you-can-eat pancake, and I've
Why are you
done
doing that?
because I'm fat. Well, I used to be fat turd, but that's the thing. I
You know
used
it's
to
the
do
same
it.
dough, though, right? It's
Right,
It's the same batter.
It's the
But it
same
feels
exact
different
batter.
from
It does.
pancakes. It's like you just feel like, oh, I don't feel like that after
Some are
waffles.
doughy.
I
though.
do.
Yeah.
I don't
I feel
particularly
worse.
like crunchy waffles. Like
Ugh.
if you guys are all in LA, so if you've ever been to the Waffle
Yes.
on Sunset and Argyle,
I've never
they
been.
have like cake style waffles. So they're like the softest and the most moist most moist waffles you've ever had in your life, and they are delicious. So now I can only have waffles that style. But pancakes, I love pancakes with crispy edges. And you can usually only get that like
At
at Mama
Cracker
Pop
Barrel.
or Cracker Barrel.
Cracker
I've been
Barrel
hearing
is
about
lit.
Cracker Barrel.
Yo,
Cracker
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 Barrel.
Barrel
I've never
is-
even stepped foot in one.
Now
Yo.
their pancakes will make it debatable,
Oh,
but
my
I
God.
think what waffles have done since they collaborated with chicken is like chicken and waffles is just—it's something different when you
can't
get
deny
a
that.
waffle and you put a piece of fried chicken in it and some hot sauce and
Fire.
some syrup. That is just
Chicken and pancakes. I'd look at a
It'd be
nigga
like,
like he's crazy.
No.
like
Ain't
a
that crazy,
sociopath.
though?
I don't know why.
Actually, that does sound good now that you're saying chicken and pancakes.
No, chicken
No.
and waffles. Even
Chicken-
chicken and French toast, I feel like would be good, but I'm not gonna.
And they in the restaurant, flats and flapjacks.
I don't
It'd be
like
all
that.
chicken wings.
Oh, I would go.
Oh
I
wait, he
would
did.
go
Wait, he just dropped the gym. Say that one more
What?
time.
Pancakes are fire with peanut butter.
That sounds amazing.
Pancakes
What?
are
You
fire
put
with
it on it?
anything.
You spread the peanut butter on it, then you put the syrup. Now we talking pancakes.
So-
Now
Syrup
you're
and-
talking clogged arteries, Craig.
Peanut butter's good for you, though.
Yeah.
What
That's
diner
a
has
lot
peanut
of
butter
thickness.
spread?
Right. But they got the peanut butter in the cups, like people who like to put peanut butter in like the oatmeal.
Yeah.
Oh, I
On the
put peanut
toast.
butter in my oatmeal.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
fire.
lit.
If you do,
It's a whole thing.
it tastes like a peanut butter
it's
sandwich.
so much. Actually, I feel like there's more variety of
Peanut butter
pancakes than there is waffles
I
because
agree.
you can put strawberries in the batter of a waffle. I mean, in the pancake and then make it. But
you
then
can
when
do that for a waffle.
but when you do, it's weird because of how the waffle iron like fries it or like cooks it.
It would like press it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's not the same texture. And if you try to do like circular fruit like blueberries, that ain't gonna work in a waffle. Like you gotta
That is
smash
true.
the
No,
blueberries.
like
And there's
she-
chocolate chip pancakes. which
Oh
are
no,
pretty
and I'm
good.
telling you, like the
Ain't no
variety. Cause
waffles?
this place that I go to by my house is they have like different pancakes. They have a cinnamon roll pancake, and it is the
You guys
best.
ever get the smiley face pancake? at my house?
Absolutely,
And it's just like
absolutely.
all
Wow.
happy.
Isn't that for children?
He's a child.
I heard this nigga say
you
he
eat
eat
boogers?
boogers. Right.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Booger eating
recess.
ass
No,
boy.
I got it as a kid. It was a happy pancake.
Show him the dread, man.
You got this nigga dressed like he needs help. This
But I
nigga
feel like
guess
you
it's pretty
can't
weird
eat as many pancakes as you can waffles. Like I could eat at least 2 to 3 waffles. I could maybe eat
All right.
one pancake.
what?
I let it go the first time. Pancakes and waffles aren't really an all-you-can-eat thing.
They should be.
They're huge.
Yo, but
Nah, because IHOP does the
they
all you
always
can eat
do all you
pancakes.
can eat pancakes.
Because people
What they
like
give you
pancakes
should be
more.
all you can eat. They're pancakes. They're incredibly filling. Who's ordering a thirds of pancakes?
I've done it before in college.
yeah.
But I
In
was
college, I've
it's
definitely
cheap.
the
done it.
other part for OCD people. That's why I don't like waffles because I need to have everything even in all the squares of a waffle. So it's really hard to
Squares.
spread all of the
Wow.
butter in each of the squares correctly, and then when you pour the syrup, like it takes forever to try to get everything leveled in the
That's
squares.
the
of a
most
waffle.
I've never
Asian
made-
shit I've ever heard
Yeah,
you
there's
say,
There's
gotta
so
be,
man.
like,
many.
even?
That's
Yes,
why
like
you-
every square.
Stop
has to have
approaching
stuff
life
in
like
it.
a math problem and just fucking
Man,
eat the
you-
waffle, man.
No, everything needs to be
Jesus
covered.
Christ.
It's just my OCD.
You can get melted butter.
That's
just
just what
about
I was about
anywhere
to
you
say.
go, you can get melted butter,
Okay.
and you can get warm syrup.
So
if
now
the
I
syrup
gotta
is warm,
wait an extra 5 minutes when everybody at the table is eating. And I'm
no,
like, oh,
you
can I
you
have
say
melted
you
butter?
say it while you order your food. I would like the waffle, and also can I get some melted butter with that?
But melted butter is different than like
problem doesn't
your
seem
butter
that bad.
melting.
Hold on, Craig had a
Right.
point he wanted to bring to the table. Craig, tell him what you're
No,
trying
he
to say.
said what I was gonna say. The melted,
Melted
butter.
butter.
I feel her though, cause it's nothing worse than spreading butter and you get an uneven melt.
And there's a
What's
big
the worst
chunk
that can
of
happen?
butter.
But see, this is the thing.
die.
I've never successfully in my life made a good waffle. They're difficult to make. I've made a pancake.
They're not difficult to
waffle
make.
iron.
I always mess
Yeah,
them up
it's
in the
way
waffle line.
easier.
They always like break up when I'm trying to pull it off of the thing.
you
because you ain't
Spray.
spraying.
I'm just telling you, I haven't been able to do it.
I
I
can't
don't-
believe
I'm
the
not
waffle
telling you the
slander
reason.
I'm here. Waffles are so clearly better. This is insane.
What?
What?
Oh,
Okay, I have a theory, and it can be easily proved if I look it up, but I just like thinking this. All right. I think that pancakes came first, and
Yeah.
then waffles happened. And I feel like waffles are so much more advanced in just the chronological history of delicious foods. Like, the fact that waffles not only are usually crispier, they got the squares for storage, and you can put fried chicken on top of them.
Yeah.
Like, pancakes are boring.
They are.
And
They
they
are.
are more miss than hit.
Yes.
Getting good pancakes is a lot more rare than just some diner throwing some like square
Oh,
of
I would say the opposite.
Deezy,
yeast.
Deezy, you been to Towels, right? The breakfast spot on Manchester. The hood breakfast spot where you
Oh,
get
that's
like
why yes, yes.
I've
fucked
been to
up.
Moby.
The hood spot. All the
not too
blacks
far
be
from
there.
Squid.
Yeah, man.
You frequent the Inglewood.
I don't know what the
spots.
cross street. Huh? Nah, it's not that. You ain't been there. Like it's like Tony is a devout like vegan for the most part. Like very structured with his eating, very disciplined. The one place Tony will always cheat is Towels and Cracker Barrel because they have amazing
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Amazing pancake.
drive-thru
Fuck
version.
you, Pat. Now you done brought it to a whole nother podcast. Now fuck you, Pat is on this podcast too, man. So sick of this nigga right here, man.
There's so much more that you can do with a pancake because like what is it?
No, it's
no,
not.
Yeah, when you go, what is it? The McGriddle is a pancake.
That is.
Right.
Oh, and they have
That's-
corn
that's
dogs.
lit.
They have
That's
corn
lit.
dogs that are made with
Yes,
pancakes
with
and
the
sausages in the middle,
Thank
and
you.
them is lit.
That's
Yeah,
pig
that's
in a
lit.
blanket.
Pig in a blanket,
No, the pig
yeah.
in a
Nah, it's not a pig in a blanket. That's more
No,
like
a pig in a
like,
blanket is when you
like
take a
ham
nap.
That shit's retarded.
Between the gloves.
You just hear.
Nigga just Tyson.
Tahir's just sleeping.
Oh
Wilbur, scoot over.
But that's another thing too. I think that Waffles they're a better complementary player in breakfast than pancakes are.
Pancakes take up too much space.
They do.
though.
They're super big. They'd be like the
What?
size of a
Aren't they?
plate.
Yeah, they take up.
No.
It's a demon in here.
No.
apparently. What the hell was that?
A ghost just closed the door.
I just heard
Crazy.
breath.
That was
I feel
scary.
like pancakes are so bad or so just meh that they had to go and invent crepes. They're just like, we need to keep doing stuff to this.
No, that's not even.
Waffles
That's
have
not.
been waffles
That's
from the
not even
beginning.
a real thing.
And
It's
waffle
not
sticks
even
are fire too.
say
The one that you can
better.
dip, the waffle
Oh,
sticks.
those are French toast sticks.
No, I've seen waffles. I've seen
I
waffles.
felt that as I said it. I was like, I don't know if this is right.
seen
Just keep
waffle
going.
sticks.
Yeah, but that's
There's
not as
no
common as
waffle
like
sticks,
French
bro.
toast sticks. He was
Right,
talking about
right.
French toast
I
sticks.
was like,
No, I've seen waffle sticks too.
There's
Yeah,
waffle
but I'm saying
He
that-
said
Where?
more common for French
That's
toast.
not as common as French toast sticks. You don't just see waffle sticks like you have to look
I
for
don't
that.
see any of those things.
I don't think
French
it's a real
toast sticks,
thing.
Sell
like
them in a
multiple
freezer.
places.
You
They
can put them in
Waffle
the freezer.
sticks.
Freezer Zone and
Oh,
Burger
yeah.
King is like not world renowned, but they're pretty famous for their
Well, if you're
French
going
toast
to
sticks.
Burger King for breakfast,
Standards aren't high.
Yeah,
you don't know what you're gonna see.
And that's the other thing too, like the distribution stuff when you have multiple pancakes, it's hard to get everything in the middle. Like on the third pancake, it's
not.
probably gonna suffer.
No,
The
because
first
you
and the
list
second.
them.
So you
Oh,
get
okay.
three.
I get what
You
you're
get
saying.
three
Layering.
pancakes.
What are you talking about
You got,
right now,
okay,
nigga?
let me talk. You got
Yeah.
3 pancakes,
Right.
right? You got the syrup and the butter on the top. Now you got to lift and do the second. You got to lift and do the third. That third is really going to be neglected.
That's
the
true.
top is going to probably get everything.
you're talking about pancakes as if they're fucking kids being neglected. Nigga,
that's
just
true,
lift it
though.
up with the knife.
supposed
Nigga,
to
what?
eat
How
the
lazy
pancakes
are
first,
you?
though.
Ain't no
Or
too much work.
how about this? Ask for a separate plate. Put all the pancakes
That's
on one
how
plate.
much work that is, a separate plate. Nobody
Work?
got time for that shit.
Work?
No, give me a separate
Work
plate
is
so I
gonna
can
be
do
you.
it.
already
Work is gonna be
eating
you getting out of
breakfast,
those jeans, nigga. We're talking about sitting at a fucking table
I don't even wanna think
using
about
this.
that.
This is all you're doing. You're like, oh, you know how much work this is?
It's a lot.
Oh, now I gotta chew it.
Waffles are more focused. You eat one waffle at a time. Ain't nobody
Yes.
stacking waffles. Like
Nobody stacks waffles.
You niggas is
know.
lying.
Boom.
When I first started working at ADD, y'all was fucking those Eggo waffles up, and y'all was making like three
Who was
sandwiches
eating waffles at all day?
Nobody was.
at the old office.
Yeah, I did. You see them.
Yeah,
triangles.
Everybody used to eat 'em.
Oh, you probably didn't see them because they were gone. As soon as they would come off the little truck, or
That and the
whatever,
Crustables would
people
be the first
eat
to
them
go.
for like lunch and
Nigga.
like they'd be
Yeah.
gone.
Waffles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Waffles.
And it was waffles at the
Oh,
office downtown for a while too.
I have the ultimate deal breaker. I can tell you why waffles is absolutely better.
Why?
Because they crossed over to ice cream cones.
That's
Waffle cones.
Not,
Ain't no
No.
pancake. cone.
And like
Oh,
waffles.
serious.
I'm not giving
there's
you
a,
that
there-
one.
there's a whole
No.
shop
I'm
in the
giving you
mall
that
that gives you stuff that they put in waffles. They put ice cream in stuff. They put like peanut butter. It's a bunch of different shit they put in waffles.
You can do more with waffles.
It's
I ain't
way
mad.
more.
No, you
way,
can't.
it's way more flexible in what you can do. You
They
can't do
don't
shit
have
with
no
a
waffles.
pancake.
They don't
Let me
do
tell
that.
you something. Let me tell you why. Well, especially people of your age, Craig age, Pat, you're a little young.
We're the same age.
Who?
Me and you are like 3 years apart.
Nigga, like 30 years apart. The point I'm trying to make is that pancakes is one of the first things you learn to make as a kid. Like growing up, like having the ability to be behind the stove and your parents trusting you, it was eggs and then it was pancakes. So it's always gonna have that
Low-key.
nostalgia to me.
Practicality.
And like, yeah, like I'm always gonna choose pancakes first because like when I
Because you
anytime
got
I
a
think of
pancake
breakfast,
as a
face.
boy?
anytime I think of breakfast, I just think pancakes. It's like that was one of
Yeah.
the first things I learned
That's
to make on
true.
my own. Like, and everybody makes it differently. Everybody has their own recipe.
No,
so
they don't. They make them exactly the same.
No, you don't.
I learned how to make PB&J pretty early. I'm not ordering that at Cheesecake Factory.
Well, duh, nigga, because they don't serve it at
me
Cheesecake
get some
Factory.
crackers.
I remember.
But your ass was eating the Crustables every
me
time
get
they
some
came
alphabet
in, though.
I love Crustables.
All right, then, nigga, so
Stop
shut
calling
up.
it- They're called Uncrustables, you dummies.
I never ate one, ever, so I don't know
I
what it is.
hate that.
I'm with
That makes way more sense.
Right.
Crustables sounds horrible, actually.
I'm with Tahir
Custable.
though on the practicality because the pancake is really a lazy half loaf of bread. They ran out of
It's just-
space in the oven and they just threw the rest of it on the
That
skillet.
shit looked like literally 2 pieces of booty bread smashed together. But that's the only time you willingly eat booty bread.
Real
And
spit.
another thing, from the practicality standpoint,
Lord.
You and these words.
practicality standpoint, You have to have a waffle press to cook a waffle.
That is
Yes.
true.
If you don't have that at your crib, you just
you can
ask
put Egos
down.
in. You can put Eggo
Yeah.
waffles in the toaster.
Okay, but you still have to have that toaster.
That shouldn't be against
still-
waffles. That's not fair.
It is, but
It
nigga,
It kinda is,
that's what
though.
you need to make it.
You
That's
you
what
have to
need
have it to
have
make
to
it.
have one.
But we're
But
asking
everybody doesn't have a waffle press, but everybody has at least one skillet in
Well,
their
that
house.
I would argue that doesn't make it better because it's not available to everybody.
It's not as practical.
Well, you need
It
a
ain't
deep
for the
fryer to make
people.
French fries, and I still like French fries
you
more
don't.
than
No,
other
you
fries.
can cook French
no.
fries in the oven.
You can make them in the
Little
oven.
hoe.
Baked fries.
Yeah.
Yes, they fire. And
Baked
it's way
fries is
better.
trash. I
Yeah.
don't do that shit.
What?
He's like,
I ain't baking shit.
Yeah, obviously, nigga.
It's 38,
Fry
little
Fry
nigga.
everything.
It's just 38, brother.
There's a food that proves this point. I know it's out
There's
there.
nothing that proves what you're saying, Pat.
no fat.
You need
Pancakes are
No,
way
man.
more practical.
They are. I'm sorry.
you need a wok to make stir fry.
No, you don't
You
either.
No.
Yeah, I guess you
This nigga got nothing. He's grasping at straws right now.
Right.
You need a sushi roller to make sushi.
No, you don't.
I mean,
What's
you
the next
don't.
topic? Waffles.
All right, so let's go ahead and reel it in. Let's
I'll start it
at
off.
Okay, don't start it off.
I think because of the creativity that you can flex with it, because of how it works well with others in the breakfast arena, waffles has to be
What's the breakfast
favorite.
arena?
Like,
Right.
just you can put chicken on it. You
Where
can
you
put.
fight every morning?
I'm here for war. Are you not entertained?
At 7 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
breakfast arena.
That's funny as
Fucking
fuck.
cage comes down. One of us ain't leaving.
What you got, Craig? What you got?
Man, practicality
starving.
is big for me. Less is more, man. A pancake takes, less thought. It's more filling.
Yeah.
And it goes great with peanut butter, man.
I gotta try this.
You
That's
came
very
back with
weird.
the peanut butter.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the
Pancakes with
pancake
peanut
as well, man. Like you get a good pancake going, the crispy edges on the pancake, man. They make
That's
that
difficult
different.
to do.
Yeah, that's why
Wait,
you
all
go to
three of
somebody
y'all
that can
say
do it.
pancakes?
No, I said waffles.
I'm with the pan, and I feel like the toppings with pancakes are so much. Like at Cracker Barrel, try this out if you get a chance.
You could do it all
The
with
banana pancakes. I'm sorry, walnut pancakes with the banana slices. Fire.
You could put bananas on
Oh.
waffles.
It just don't look right.
Like
though.
I said,
You
the
know, ain't no
walnut
feeling
pancakes with banana slice. You got to ask for the slices on the side because they won't put it on top. Man,
Oh, yes.
Banana
I'm going pancakes.
Come
all
on,
day. They're
nah.
so good. Okay, Saturday mornings are for pancakes.
That's
No,
right.
they're
Hey.
not. It's for Cyril.
It's for what?
Cyril.
Sure.
Saying
No,
cereal?
cereal is like
Yeah.
every day of the week.
Nah,
Yeah.
Saturday. Saturday
That's
you.
when your parents don't love you if you got cereal.
Saturday you wake up, you get cereal, you watch cartoons.
so what were you eating before school in the morning?
cereal.
Shut up, man. What's your thing,
Cyril.
Pat?
Wait, you would have pancakes? Man, I'm going waffles. This is blasphemy.
Yes.
I can't believe what I'm hearing today.
You can't believe we have opinions?
Can't believe you guys have bad opinions.
Terrible
Pancakes
ones.
are crazy.
Ever. Waffles
crazy.
bad.
Pancakes are what people who fix railroad tracks eat in the morning.
Sounds like they got
John
a job.
Henry had
Yeah,
ass.
That's a good ass job, man.
Pancakes and eggs
Right,
and
that's a
bacon.
good
Everybody
job.
can't look like a
Bitch.
pagan breakdancer, man.
I don't know why this nigga won't get his head done. Yo, we look like Slob Marley.
Move on, damn it. I don't like this part of the podcast. Edit it out.
Oh no, they're gonna see all of it.
Edit all of it. Make me say
All right,
pancakes.
well, looks like the pancakes have it, man. We're gonna move on to this next topic. Last topic of the day is hide and seek versus tag.
Before we even start, I want to say both of these are discriminatory towards fat people.
Yeah.
There's never hiding places, and you can't outrun nobody. So you can't catch nobody.
They can hide behind a couch, a tractor, a
Ah.
hay barrel,
Yeah.
a pile of hay. There's tons of shit that you
It
can
works
do.
a lot better if you're on a farm.
Yeah, right.
What was the two games again? Say it one more time.
Hide and seek versus tag.
Okay, hide and seek and Instagram have a lot in common.
How so?
It's because that's how you find out who the prostitutes are. When I
Why is
was
everything
comes
the
down
search for chicks that are selling
that's my
pussy?
through line of this episode. When I was a kid, that's how you found out who the freaks
Why,
was.
the
funny.
girls who would play
Hide
hide
and
and go
seek.
get it?
Yeah.
Or hide and
Hide and
seek?
go get it?
I can go
Wait,
get
okay,
it.
What's the
Yeah.
whole thing with hide and go get it?
Yeah,
Like
how exactly do you play hide and go? Because
I never
thought,
knew.
you just catch a girl and then you like dry hump her leg or
yeah.
something
It's
stupid.
Is it?
It's something real dumb.
It was
That
like
sounds
everything
very
like
rapey.
boys always
It
said
is.
like we used to play hide and go get it, and I was like, yeah, me too. But I was like, what do you have to find somebody and get your dick sucked?
Actually, I don't think I've ever
Really
played, to be
inconvenient
honest.
to the other people playing.
Yeah.
You're just like, are they still?
What is hide and go
should be
get?
I
hide
never
and-
understood it.
It should be hide and go get chafed because it's all about the grind.
Wait, so wait, you played it?
All that denim rubbing.
So wait, you played it, Craig?
Of course.
So wait, what is the whole point? So it's like, okay, I'm a boy, I'm it. So now I got to go find the girls.
Yeah, it's a sexual game. It's when you.
But what do you do when you catch her?
you
Clothes
can
burn.
kiss.
Sound like your clothes burn.
You kiss. You can hump.
Little hunching?
You
But
can
it's just
finger.
anybody you find. It's not even like
No,
a-
that ain't anybody. If I found Doughboy, I don't find nobody.
No, I mean like if a boy finds a girl, it doesn't even matter if they were like. It's
Well, the
just
girl
like,
has to
alright.
like you. But
Oh.
normally the game is established by groups of male and females who have interest in each other.
That's what I'm
Oh.
saying.
So wait, what do the other boys do if you're it? Like, do they go hide too?
Nah, if you find a boy, like, man, I'm not looking
No,
for
I'm
you.
saying
looking
so.
for
What? So
Susan,
you're
nigga.
it. So
They
everybody.
hide. Yeah,
so the
everybody.
boys go hide too. So you find the boy and you're like, oh, you're not it. So the girl you hump, it becomes the it person.
Here's the
next?
thing. I think every place where this is played has its own established set of rules.
I think so too.
Right.
Where I was at, we just looked for the girls. The girls would hide, and the guys would go try to find the girls.
And then you hump them when you
Oh,
find them.
all the boys
Yeah.
go find.
So all the
there's
boys
more.
go
Yeah.
find all the
Okay, I see.
girls, and when you find them, whatever y'all do is
It's
whatever
what y'all do.
Sounds like creep training.
I've got you now, huh?
I mean, but a lot of
Hit
stuff
me
like
corner.
that. A lot of
They're just
stuff.
like in a closet.
You went to hide, but I found you.
In retrospect, a lot of the stuff that we used to do was hella nasty.
Oh yeah.
Hella nasty.
Serial killer training.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff was hella nasty. You imagine like now playing spin the bottle with people, you don't know where they lips been, and gingivitis and herpes running around.
No, you know,
Like,
you know what I
ain't
thought
doing
about
that shit.
recently? Could you imagine bobbing for apples?
Nah.
That's
How
the worst
disgusting
game.
is that?
No,
I-
No
No,
man
no,
is supposed
I-
to bob for nothing.
we just go
I
in the
learned
water,
that
just straight.
Even when I was young, I remember being like, "This is kind of gross."
Yeah.
I know. I didn't. I was
Nigga,
like
that's
5
because y'all
years
were
old.
bobbing for burgers.
In a thing full of French fries.
Yeah. Floating burgers.
He comes up with nothing. Like you didn't get it. He's like, no, I ate.
I'm actually stuffed. I'm like,
They
get out
niggas
of
time like, where's the
I
burgers?
skip lunch.
I'm not bringing any back up.
So I would say from a game playing standpoint, because tag is just a speed game. Just
Yeah.
everybody just runs, and
Yeah.
when you're slow, it's not really a thing. I think at least with hide and go seek, at least you got a shot. If you can get
Yeah.
a good hiding spot, it could be lit. And I think it's just more interactive. I think tag is just
Anybody mess with freeze tag? That's a cool
Of
variation.
course.
That's
Yeah,
so-
freeze
that
tag
was
is
some,
great.
and that gave you an advantage if you were a big kid, because if you got frozen, all you needed was somebody to come untag you,
Yeah.
and you would be good.
But they kiss his fat ass as soon as he take 2 steps. Thank you. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on.
Here's
I was
why.
trashing all the time.
Here's why I think hide and seek has the edge. Not only do you get to like hide and all that stuff, when there's a version that I used to play that when you find somebody, it kind of like turned into tag. You know what I mean? Like you found them and you
Oh,
still
yeah.
had to touch them.
Yeah.
And then somebody had to run back to the base or something like that. So
Yeah.
it had like tag elements within it. So it's
Yeah.
kind of just overall a more solid game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I feel like there's just more layers to hide and go seek. It's a thing you got to count. And a lot of thing too is a lot of people be cheating on hide and seek. They count super fast. They
That
be
part
peeking.
boring.
Yeah, it's just like
They ready to
Count
get
to
started.
300.
They're ready to get
No,
started.
but there was cheaters in tag too, because then they would be like, "Oh, I did tag you. I touched your shirt. No, you didn't. I didn't feel it." And like, "No, I did touch." You know, people would
Yeah.
like lie
Right.
and say they didn't
That
get
shit
tagged.
It is
that
easier
shit
to
did break
And then
up.
there would be somebody who'd be like, "Well, I'm going home," and then they would just go home, and you'd be so mad that your
See,
game
that's
is
the
over.
thing. But see, that's the
That
thing
happened
though.
a lot.
When you was my size back in the day, like I was never even close enough. I'd be like, I got somebody, and they'd be like, nigga, no, you. They're 300 feet ahead of you.
Doughboy was yelling to them like, "Hey, I just touched you." Like, no, you didn't.
Throwing food at him, trying to tag him. I think part of the excitement of hide and go seek, aside of not being it, was like thinking that you had the best hiding spot too.
Yeah.
Like the anticipation of someone not finding you and you lasting the longest, like that was also something in it. Like
I
when you
don't
have-
know. That was always what you wanted in theory until you
Right.
fucked around and got a really good hiding spot.
And
And
then
then you
you're
were
just
just
like,
in there
ah.
for like 17 minutes.
Like,
Just like, this sucks.
Yeah.
People
Right.
walking past you. So I'm really good. I'm really good at this.
Wait, have y'all ever played any of these games as an adult?
Yes.
Not, I haven't ever.
That would be-
I play hide and seek as an adult, and it is so much fun.
Where'd
Yeah,
you
I
guys
think
play
I
at?
used to live in this like townhouse in Atlanta. I remember one time me and my friends, we were it was like 10 of us. Guys, girls, we were like, let's just go outside and play hide and seek. And we had I hit it
As adults, y'all said
as
this?
adults.
Was
I
y'all
was
drunk or high?
Much.
That'd be
fun.
lit. I see that
Literally
being
the most
lit.
fun I've ever had. We were hiding in like trunks of cars and like things you didn't think about.
How can
when
you
were
even
younger.
find anyone in the trunk of a
The
car?
best hiding
how
spots.
big was this radius?
Are
It's like we were outside. That's a big
Yeah, it was a van. She was
best
hiding
hiding-
I
in
played in
kidnap
college.
vans.
We was outside. It was just fun. As an adult.
the best hiding spots are the ones that are around the people and they don't know you're there.
See, yeah.
Yeah, those are the spots I like.
Yeah.
You can hear people talking and you know, you're trying to breathe real low.
Craig
so
was
they
the
can't-
nigga you saw his shoes sticking out from the
Now, Craig a
Craig is trash,
psychopath.
man.
Craig a
Just find somebody
psychopath.
else.
So Craig would take his shoes off and like have them edged behind something. So you trying to run? Like, I got you, nigga. He's somewhere barefoot. Like,
Now, I feel like Craig
thought
had.
you got me.
I feel like he had hands back in the day, so if somebody's ready to attack him, be like, nigga, I dare you.
Yeah.
He's like, all right,
No, I didn't see him. I didn't see him.
You still have work boots on it.
Oh, she murdered me right now.
You see his Wolverine sticking out?
Ah, that is
I see your red wings showing on working ass nigga.
How the fuck y'all find me, man? That's crazy.
Leaving all trains.
Like, Craig, do you have lugs on? We're in third grade.
Why are you wearing Birdman lugs? I don't know. I just have them
This
on.
nigga's like bending down and then all this tool stuff falling out of his tool belt.
Clink, clink,
hiding
clink,
it.
clink, clink, clink.
I got a double shift after recess. A double shift.
Oh, wow.
This thing works at the factory.
That's
Nigga,
funny.
big game of hide and seek, and this boss come up. Craig, your brakes off, nigga. Get your ass back in here and change the goddamn brakes.
Change
That's
brakes.
hilarious.
That's the kid. He's a little kid with throws a towel over. All right, guys. You gotta go.
That's funny.
Gosh.
All right, y'all can stop now, man.
Brakes over, motherfucker.
I feel like hide and seek also could extend longer because if you get a bunch of people who get a bunch of good spots and the person just can't find them, that is hilarious and can extend the game a lot longer.
But
than
wait,
tag.
hold on.
Never
There was
as
that
good?
game. Y'all don't remember that movie Tag was based on a true story?
Oh, yeah.
That new
Oh,
movie
yeah.
where they had been playing tag for like 30 years.
That shit
Oh,
was
They
nah.
just
great.
kept-
That movie was
As
great.
adults?
As a, they
Yeah,
would play.
they
Since
played
were,
every
From
year.
kids to-
They
We
were-
should
Whenever
start
they
an
see
all-deaf
each
tag
other.
league.
I
We
would
should
love
do
that.
That'd be tight.
That or
As adults.
or kickball would be or dodgeball. Kickball,
Dodgeball is
tag,
the
that
best
should be
form of
fire.
tag.
Really?
Because that's tag with a
is.
ball. Yeah,
It
that's
is.
the
No,
best
they
form
you
of
I
have
tag.
guess
to be
so,
able to
huh?
throw though.
Right.
It's easy to go like anybody can do this, but if you don't have, if your aim is terrible and your hand-eye coordination is off,
When was the
Man.
last time y'all played kickball?
Kickball is actually a better
I
game.
I played it
than
a couple
dodgeball.
of summers ago.
yeah.
I tried to
when
play.
when I first moved out here, I was before comics being people. I used to do kickball with the comics at the park right over there
You did
by
kickball with kids.
Let's go, Susan.
Uncle Tahir. I'll see you next Saturday. They're like, who is that? Who is that you're talking to, little Timmy? Who is this
Barefoot playing kickball.
No, I played a couple months
Everybody
ago.
that knows me knows I hate kids, so you know that's not true, nigga.
Yo, I played not too long ago, like maybe 4 months ago, and I pulled my hamstring, and I didn't even do it kicking
No,
the
you
ball.
call it a ham hock.
Trying to eat his hamstring.
And
nigga-
ate it while you
That
ate
nigga
it.
pulled that ham out while he was about to tie a shoestring. Man, cut it out. Stop leaving words out, nigga.
Now, and I pulled it like doing a little stutter step before you do the kick. Like, you know, when it's coming and you like, bop, 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 bop. I'm like, bop, bop, ow. And
You before the kick?
before the kick, the little stutter step you do, like, dig, dig, dig.
Yeah,
My
everybody
leg was,
does that.
I've never felt
Remember on
fatter.
kickball, like did y'all ever used to like
hilarious.
throw the roll back if the shit was too bouncy? Like,
Oh, yeah,
like,
baby bounce.
like
Yeah.
yeah, man, don't do my roll right, man. Do a roll.
It's
but,
crazy
man.
though, but playing as an adult, like, because you think that you can still move like you did when you was a kid,
Oh,
and
hell
you
no.
can't.
Right.
Like, 'cause, like they
Right.
kick the ball, you be like, oh, I got this. You run and go get it. It's a lot.
Man.
Yes.
Injuring yourself before the kick is
Oh, yeah.
very funny.
Not
I'm
at
telling
the-
you,
not
I'm
at the
old.
point of
I'm
stutter
40,
step.
man. I'm 40 years old.
Man. You look good for 48 though, my boy. I ain't
Shut
gonna even
up.
tell you. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. You look good for 48. All
But
right.
we- Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
I probably didn't really have nothing.
He said probably?
You know he just like to hear his own
crapshoot,
voice.
even for him.
He literally had just got through talking. He was just like, and then also like, what you got?
Hey, when's the last time y'all played Floor is Lava, though?
What is floor's lava?
Oh, really?
What is
I don't even know what that is.
It would literally be like, all right, we have to get out of this room, but the floor is lava, which means you have to use stuff around the room.
Like
and
climb
you can't
on a
touch
chair,
the
the
floor.
couch, or something like
So
that.
if we
climb
played that right now, I'd have to hop on this couch.
Y'all played
and
that? Wait.
It's like-
Y'all
it was
played
like-
that at school or you played that at home?
Home.
Like home.
No,
Yeah.
no. Black families was like, you're not climbing on the couch.
You don't play it when
Never
your
heard of
parents
Yeah,
are
you don't
around.
do it. Right. They got to be gone for that shit to happen.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I've never heard of that.
That sounds fun as hell. I like to play that as an adult.
That would be
We
fun.
should play these games as adults.
It's like
I
early
think it would be
parkour.
dope.
That would be fun.
What
That's
if we
really
play
dangerous,
kickball?
I want to
Yeah.
do that. That sounds way more plausible.
Let's
than
do
I
that.
want
floor
to
is
do
lava.
field day. Why don't we do field day?
You
Y'all
can't
do
do
field day
it.
back in the day was so much fun.
Remember when
is
Meg
that?
beat you and she had on boots?
She can't beat me now.
You don't think she can beat you now?
No.
Oh,
Well,
let's
first-
do it.
Meg
I bet
might be
100.
Meg would
though.
probably
You
I
show
bet
that.
100 she can't
Meg
beat me
would
in
show
a
up
race
to the
now.
race late now. Meg been late since she had this baby.
Shut up.
I put
That's what babies
100.
do to
I put
you.
100. Meg can't beat me in a race today.
Does she get
you
to wear
might be
shoes and
right.
stuff?
Yeah.
I got 100.
Wait, can I wear like
I
running
got
shoes?
I got 100 for you
should
right
make
now if you
sure
want to race.
You make sure he has to wear those jeans though when he runs.
That's hilarious. And the sticker.
You wear those jeans, his whole top gonna fall off the bottom half of his body.
It's just gonna keep moving.
Every going in a circle like the Sisu. Horrible build ass. Okay.
Aw.
So what are we picking? I think I would just have to go from a straight gameplay point of view, functionality, longevity. I would have to go hide and go seek.
Okay.
Because tag, you just running around.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? It's not really no skill in it. It's just who's the fastest person.
Okay.
And I ain't fast.
Correct?
Hide and seek, man.
Yeah.
The conflict resolution strategies you have to develop to find somebody just are amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with hide and seek.
All right, young Pat.
Hide and seek. But also, how did these games end?
They never.
You got
You
Reese
just
in the
got
bell
tired.
rung.
Yeah, somebody
The
had to
bell
go
rung.
home.
Oh, it's time to go home,
It is.
y'all.
The
All
light
right,
came
Yeah.
on.
Get in the
Somebody
house,
got
boy.
called.
That's how
Yeah.
they
You
feel.
know what would be fun?
There's
To
no
play hide and
winning.
go seek as an adult and you can't find somebody, so you like, fuck it, you cheat and start calling people's phones.
That's
At
hilarious.
that point, just do something else.
Right.
You're not in it.
You just call them so they give up their hiding spots. And you hear beep, 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 beep. Like,
Hey,
gotcha,
where you
bitch.
hiding, nigga? It's a game.
No, you just call them so it'll ring so you can hear the vibration.
Oh.
or something.
How would you play adult hide and go seek? Like, where would you go to play it? Like at a park?
You rent
Don't have to be a
you
house.
rent out Airbnb and you do it there.
That'd be lit.
Yo,
Right?
that
I
sounds
literally
fun.
was since you said it, I've been thinking. I'm like, what's the best way to do this?
Let's do that.
yes, rent out. Yeah,
Literally
rent
like
out
a party. Yo, play them
rent out a
games.
whole house.
Pat?
Play hide and seek.
I'm with
Play
you.
something with a backyard where we can play freeze tag.
Wait, did y'all ever
Kickball.
play Mother May I?
Kickball.
No, that was what the nerds did.
Yes.
What is that?
What is
Only-
that?
Y'all
Only
never played
Asians did.
No, they didn't.
Who's gonna
Mother
make a
May
game
I.
about following instructions?
That's what. Game about childhood obedience.
Mother, may I?
Boo this woman. Boo.
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 Nerd.
Shut up, man.
Red light, green light.
Freaking
Where was
nerd.
that kid? Let's play chores and get good grades. Let's play doing chores and cleaning up and making dinner before father comes home. I don't want to play any. That sounds like shit you just have to do.
Before father comes home?
Who can make their bed the fastest? Niggas with the-
Oh my God.
Oh, wait.
I hate this show.
Let's play doing
Let's
chores.
play super chores.
This stupid show.
Super chores. Super chores.
Let's play doing
Take room, you
chores.
take
Dishes dash. Let's do the dishes dash. What is dishes dash? You do the dishes fast.
Oh my God.
You're
Take
a
your shoes off.
nerd.
Take your shoes off.
Let's play clean sweep. I don't want to play clean sweep.
Okay,
You're
I
just
get
sweeping
it.
the bathrooms.
I
Clean
get
sweep.
it.
Bad be coming in this
Please
bitch talking about,
sleep.
did you guys play wax on, wax off?
Let's play window washer. I'm leaving, man. I don't want to
This
play
is
here.
so funny that y'all are saying this though, because I really be making my little 1.5-year-old baby be doing stuff.
I
He can't be like,
I know. I gotta get that poor little baby away from you, man. He ain't gonna know nothing.
I be like, let's play wash your clothes.
Not a game.
All right, man. Which one did you say?
I'm gonna go with hide and seek. It's so
Okay.
much fun to play.
And I'm gonna go hide and seek too. So it looked like we were almost unanimous, but you said
I
tag,
said hide
right?
and seek.
Said
No, it's
pancakes again.
unanimous.
I said Pancakes, clearly. We're talking about the game.
Everything's
Pancakes.
pancakes.
Pancakes for 200, Alex.
Pancakes, goddammit.
Still pancakes.
So wait, did everybody hide and seek?
Everybody hide and seek.
Oh, you unanimous with the hide and seek, man. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Thank y'all so much for watching, man. That has been another episode of SquADD.
And welcome back to the big dog,
Yeah.
Young Grace.
Yeah.
Man, glad to have you back in the building.
Yeah.
Check him out. He's got a lot of good stuff coming on the station. We out here.
Glad to be back.
But yeah, man, thank y'all so much for sending in your ideas. Keep sending them in to my inbox on Instagram. Do not email. People be emailing me. Stop emailing me these. Just inbox me these. It's way easier to get them there than it is to get them on my emails.
Why? Is it your email on your phone too?
Yes, but my emails for like bookings. So I come through, I see something like they'll do it. They found my personal email and they be hitting me up through my website email. And I'm thinking like when the website one comes through, it says something up top. I'm like, oh, okay. Somebody wants to give me a check. And then they be like, here's some ideas for verses. I'm like, there's a place.
Chimichangas versus burritos.
Wait, hold on. How you gonna find any of the suggestions in your DMs through all the porn and recipes?
The porn is on Twitter. I told them to DM me on Instagram.
You got too many instructions. This is too hard.
And that's just one instruction. Inbox me on on Instagram.
Inbox me on
What I mean.
inbox.
Yeah, it's just one instruction. Inbox me on Instagram your suggestions.
How
That's
about
it.
you just say, how about in the comments below if you're watching this? put
They
it
could
in
do
the
that there.
comments.
They could do it there too. But easier to come to me straight to my phone.
I've been seeing
on
the
Instagram.
suggestions though. It was like workout, cut your hair.
Get a bigger jacket.
Cut it off.
What is this shirt that you have on right now? No, don't go nowhere.
Episode's over.
Get your lion-headed ass back here. That's been
You got
another
a lot
episode.
of
Thank y'all so
textures
much.
on.
We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Peace.